today I'm making a chicken taco broccoli bake. And to get started, we're going to put our rice into our rice cooker and cook it according to the directions. This will need 4 cups of water because this is 2 cups of long grain rice. So let's go ahead and get our water and put it in here. So 4 cups of water to 2 cups of long grain rice. Okay, next we're going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees so we can bake this. So 375 degrees. Okay guys, real quick, we're going to go over the ingredients you're going to need for this recipe. You're going to need 1 pound of chicken breast that has been cut up. I went ahead and put it inside of a bowl because we're going to use this to mix everything we need with the chicken. So it's 1 pound that's been cubed. Here is my taco seasoning. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of your taco seasoning of your choice. This one is the Taco Bell taco seasoning. I happen to really love that. Now, if you want to make your own taco seasoning, you can. You can use cumin, paprika, chili powder, and salt and pepper and such to make your own taco seasoning. But here is the Taco Bell taco seasoning. It's 2 tablespoons. You're going to need this right here. This is cream cheese of your choosing. This is just the H-E-B brand 8-ounce cream cheese. You're going to need 14 ounces of broccoli, frozen broccoli. You can use your own fresh broccoli if you would like, but this is much easier if you just do it like this. So 14 ounces of broccoli florets. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of olive oil for your pan that you will be cooking the chicken in. And you're going to need 2 cups of long grain rice. As you've seen a while ago, I put the rice in the rice cooker. It is now cooking. Once it's done, you just put it to the side, and we're going to be doing our chicken mixture, and we'll be putting it all together. Now, however, if you want to make this a low-fat recipe, you can use low-fat cheese, like 2% low-fat cheese. You can also use... it's 1 cup of the shredded low-fat cheese. And then also you can use 2% milk. So you're going to need a 1/2 cup of milk. Now, if you want to use the 2%, you can use 2%. And then you're going to need 2 cups of fat-free cheddar cheese if you want it to be fat-free. If not, you can just use 2 cups of regular shredded cheddar cheese. So let's go ahead and get started on our recipe. Okay, before we get started putting our seasonings with our chicken, I'm going to go ahead and take my 9x13 baking dish, and I'm going to spray the bottom just to make sure that the rice doesn't stick to our pan, and the cheese, of course. So coat that really good with nonstick spray and set it to the side and work on your chicken mixture. Okay, so we're going to get started on our chicken mixture. I've already started to preheat our skillet. We're going to need, we're going to also put down 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to actually divide the olive oil. We're going to take the olive oil. We're going to put 1 tablespoon in with the chicken mixture. There's 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil down in with your chicken. Okay. And then we're going to take another tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and put it in our preheated skillet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that's going to be preheating on a medium high heat. Okay, then in your chicken mixture, you're going to put half, which is, this is 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. You're going to put half of it in with your chicken. So 1 tablespoon of the taco seasoning goes in. Okay. Next, you're just going to take a spoon, and I'm going to mix this around and get all of the taco seasoning all over your raw chicken. And we're going to transfer this into the skillet to cook. Now chicken breast with no bone or anything is probably going to take about 10 minutes. Okay, now that that's nicely coated in the taco seasoning, let's go ahead and put it in our skillet. Okay, let me just clarify something. With our chicken mixture, we're only going to be cooking this for 5 minutes. We are going to be putting this with our rice that we have already cooked. So we're going to go ahead and just put it in our skillet for 5 minutes, and then we're going to put it inside of our rice mixture and go from there. Okay guys, we're going to go ahead and cook this chicken. We're going to cook the chicken for 5 minutes. We're not going to cook it all the way because it's going to cook in the oven with the casserole. So go ahead and put this down into the skillet. And we're going to cook this for 5 minutes on medium-high heat. And then we're going to put it with our rice. Now, if you don't have your cream cheese softened, you can put it in the microwave to soften up, because you're going to need it to be a little bit soft so you can mix it up with your rice mixture. I haven't had mine out for very long, and it's softening up pretty good. Maybe about 30 minutes I've had it sitting out here. You're going to also need to get your 1 cup of cheese ready. You're going to need 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, but 1 cup of your shredded cheese goes in with the rice mixture when you put your chicken in with your cream cheese. And this is coming along pretty good now. Now, as I said before, you want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And you have that ready and preheated so you can put your casserole in your stove. You're also going to need your 1 cup of milk. You want to have your milk and your cheese ready to go. Okay, this looks like it's about done. It's been cooking for about minutes. We'll give it 1 more minute because it's not all the way done yet. But you're going to be cooking this with your broccoli and rice in the oven. So you're probably going to be cooking this about 30 minutes. Your broccoli is frozen if you're not using fresh broccoli, so it's going to take about 30 to 40 minutes in the oven. Okay, the chicken is now ready to go in with our rice of the skillet. So we're going to go ahead and transfer this right into the rice. Now this is 1 pound of cubed chicken breast with 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning of your choice. Now, with the rice and the chicken, we're going to add the remaining 1 tablespoon of the taco seasoning. We're going to add the rest of that. Then we're going to add our broccoli. So let's get our broccoli ready here. Open up the package. Now you need 14 ounces of broccoli. Let's go ahead and start to mix this down because this bowl is going to have a lot in it. And this happens to be double packed. So let me open that up with my fingers. Okay. 14 ounces of broccoli florets going in. And as you see, they're frozen, so it's going to take a little bit for them to get done in the oven. We're going to mix all this up together. And I'm sorry, my dog is howling. She wants in the house. I'm going to pause this and go get my cheese so we can get this all stirred up together. Okay guys, now I'm going to be putting in my 1 cup of milk. My 8 ounces of cream cheese. To take the spoon and scrape it off of here. And then I'm going to get my cheddar cheese and put that in as well. Actually, I'm probably going to have to transfer this into a bigger bowl because this is not going to be big enough. So let me do that real quick and we will come right back to it. Okay guys, now I've got everything down in this bowl except for our cheddar cheese. And I think I've got it mixed up pretty good where I didn't have to transfer it. So we're going to transfer it into a baking dish, a 9x13. And as you saw earlier, we had to spray it with nonstick spray. Okay. So now I'm taking my 1 cup of cheddar cheese. You can use the block cheese if you want to, guys. You don't have to use the ready-made shredded cheese. You can shred your own cheese if you would like to. And we're just going to mix this up until it's well blended. Okay guys, now that I've got this blended, I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper. And you're going to salt this to taste because the taco seasoning has salt and stuff in it. So just salt it to taste. And now we're going to transfer this into our casserole dish. Okay, let's go ahead and transfer this mixture into our baking dish. And you can use the time here to just spread it out and mix it up really well if it's not incorporated with the rice. Now there's 2 cups of rice in this mixture. So make sure you got a big enough pan for all of this. So let's go ahead and evenly distribute it through the pan. Now you can change the ratio of this if you want to. You can put more broccoli than it calls for. You can put less rice. Make it your own, guys. But this is a really quick and easy way to feed your family. And it's delicious. So we're gonna go ahead and put the other cup of shredded cheddar cheese on top before we put it in the oven. Okay, we're gonna top it now with our remaining cup of cheddar cheese. And we're going to be baking this in the oven at 375 degrees for 45 minutes. Okay, she's ready to go in the oven, so let's get her in the oven and I'll show you what she looks like when she comes out. Okay guys, it has now been 45 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of the oven. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when it comes out. Oh, that looks really good. You can already tell that I have tested it out on one corner, but who wouldn't, you know? Here it is, guys. Doesn't that look delicious? That looks really, really good. And I'm going to take a little portion of this and show you just what it looks like. Doesn't that look good to you guys? The broccoli, the rice, the chicken, the cheese. Oh, this is going to be really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and serve this up on our plate, and we're going to have a side of corn with it today since we already have broccoli in the casserole. So I hope you guys like this recipe today. I thank you so much for coming in and watching, and if you're new here, please subscribe, hit the like button for me, and as always, I will see you in the next video, guys.